Okay, a couple of different ways to create a drum kit within Mixcraft. What I'm going to do here is right click and insert a submix track, and I'm going to call that drums, and we're going to put 3 audio tracks inside that submix track, and I'll call them kick, snare, and hi-hat. Okay, so what I want to do is search the library for some samples to use. So I'll switch the library to samples and type the word kick. And then I'm going to sort the song kit so I'm getting the acoustic kicks and not the synthetic ones. And try a couple of them out. Okay, let's use that. Drag that in there. And then let's go get our snare. Try a few of them out. I'll take this unknown brass. And then we'll go in here and search for a hi-hat. Want something that's kind of open but not all the way. Let's use that. Okay, so I've got kick, snare, and hi-hat. Let's zoom in. Now we want to make sure and use our snap function here. So quarter notes, we'll do a 4/4 beat. We're going to go kick, and let me trim that kick down a little bit. Set that to 1/8 notes and trim it down. Put it back to quarter notes. So I'll drag one over, and with the snare we'll drag that over there and drag the next one over here, and the hi-hat you want one on every quarter note. So if we loop that now, and just for variation's sake, let's change this to 1/8 and add another one there. Okay, so let's go about EQing and all that. So that's an okay sounding acoustic kick. It's a little boxy. Get rid of some of that low end. Add that compressor on there. A little bit of reverb. And the hi-hat, it's got a low end to it that I don't like, so we'll remove that. And then we'll put compression on the submix track. And I'll just pick a preset called drums. So there's one way to make a drum kit in Mixcraft using the loops. You can of course add more tracks and put toms and cymbal hits and cowbell and whatever else you'd like to put on there. Now the second way, we will start a new project. Again, adding a submix track. Call it drums. And this time we're going to use virtual tracks and load the virtual instrument Acoustica Studio Drums. Then I'm going to duplicate this track a couple of times, drag them all up into that submix, name them. Let's call this hi-hat, kick, snare, and then I'm going to double click right here to create a new blank instrument clip. Choose the pencil and add a note. Take it down and find the open hi-hat someplace. There it is. And then I'm going to duplicate it by pressing Alt on my keyboard and dragging. So now I've got a note, a hi-hat note on every quarter note. Okay, same thing here. Double click, create a blank instrument clip, go down here and find the kick drum, and I'm going to change my snap setting again and add. Create the same beat we did with the other method. Again, double click, blank clip, scroll down, find the snare, and the snare is going to be on the 2 and the 4. So again, we'll solo each one of these. That actually sounds fine. So does that. Let's just do our compression. And our reverb. And then our compression on the submix itself. And there you go, 2 ways to create a drum kit in Mixcraft.